Martin. Nico con la shoot, the recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
That guy friend who gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Fred.
Over the right side, the shot and the goal!
It's just that time of year where every match means a little bit more. Intercity FC and Lakeland United here in Naples, Florida, set to do battle, and it means a lot for both sides. Good evening and welcome to today's broadcast of the UPSL 2024 spring season here on Vetter Media from Paradise Coast Sports Complex in Naples in the Sunshine State of Florida. My name is Danny Catula, welcoming you all to this afternoon's coverage. It's a Saturday full of international soccer as we head into an international window. The Copa America set to begin here in the summer, the Euros as well. You've got World Cup qualifying in Africa and Asia, but some of the more exciting soccer around the world today will be right here in the UPSL, and this match is no different. We're in the Florida West Division where things have really heated up. We're down to 2 matches to go for both of these teams. A couple of teams in the division have already finished. Lakeland United, the visitors today, make the trip from Lakeland with the league lead. They've got 19 points from 8 matches. This one and one more left to play. And Intercity, of the 9 teams in the division, sit in 6th, which is not quite where they'd like to be. However, they could not only find their way into a playoff spot in these last 2 matches they have, they technically have a mathematical chance of finding their way all the way top of the division. Now, it would take a lot of help from around the league, but it is still doable for the Flamingos, the boys in pink. And for Lakeland, they are looking to try and solidify this title. A win here makes it clear and obvious. They are league champions in the regular season. They have the #1 seed in the Florida West tournament. They are in pole position to lead the division and represent them in the national tournament coming up here in a few weeks. However, if Intercity gets all 3 points today, and they are here at home, they have the door left open for them. Behind Lakeland are St. Petersburg Aztecs. They are just 1 point behind Lakeland. So let's say Lakeland United do falter today. They've got one more match left at home in the final day of the season against Florida Premier, where they could still try and clinch the title. But they leave that door open for St. Petersburg. Clearwater Chargers are in 3rd place, also on 18 points, but they played all 10 matches. Also on 18 and 4th is Naples City FC, where it gets interesting. Intercity have tied for the 3rd best goal differential in the league. And despite being in 6th place, they're on 14 points, just 5 behind Lakeland United. 2 matches to get 6 points. With that, the Intercity starting 11 in goal, the number 33 is Jonathan Wojcicki. Connor Thomas, Christian Fervier, Talbert, and Chris Minsky are the defensive backs. Jack Bull, Diego Martinez, and Samir Spalding are in midfield. Anthony Gagliardi, Ricardo Lewis, and Harvey Sarajan are the 3 attackers for Bert Potillo's side. That is the home side's lineup today. And then for the visitors, that's Lakeland United. You got Seiya wearing the number 25, Gabriel, Kai, Joao, Khalil, Hiro, Edu, Calderaro, Eduardo, Joao Leonardo, and Leo. They are the 11 for United. Adriano Laber is the man at the helm. And with that, the teams have been introduced. We know what it means for both sides. Intercity need a win to keep their dream of a crazy, crazy last-second run to win the title on the line. And then for Lakeland, they are looking to finish things right here. Nobody else would have a shot at catching them if they could get all 3 points today. Lots at stake, lots of storylines that could still shape how the playoffs look and what seeds the top teams end up taking into the conference tournament. And then, of course, from there on the line will be national playoff appearances. And we've seen plenty of teams from Florida have success over the years. Once they do get to the national tournament, it's one of the states with the most UPSL teams in the United States. Over 400 teams in the league now. And of course you got the Premier Division, Division I, the Academy. So many different clubs to choose from. But here in the Premier Division, it is some of the best football below professional soccer in the United States. And especially here in Florida, so much top talent. Missouri Storm are at the bottom of the table. They sit 9th out of 9 in the Florida West, and it wasn't just a couple of seasons ago that they were one of the best in the nation. Found their way all the way to the Final Four and beyond, and now they sit 9th in the division, so it tells you how much depth is in this Florida West in spring 2024. Interesting to note as well, Intercity after this one, Missouri Storm is who they face, the bottom team in the league. So you get 3 points here against Lakeland, and it's certainly feasible to expect Intercity to get 3 in their last match. It would put them on 20 and keep the pressure high for Lakeland and St. Petersburg, among others. Everybody chasing really that number 21. That is really going to be the magic number, I think. Lakeland could get to it here, and it would all but lock things down for them, because the teams around them that are on 18 have played at least one more match. Naples and St. Petersburg have one left. 21 is all they can get to. As a matter of fact, Lakeland, I should say, would get to 22 points, which would put them over the threshold. Most Intercity could get to is 20. And Florida Premier, with 8 matches played and 15 points, sitting in 5th right now. They could also get to 21 points total. They'd have to beat Lakeland on the final day to do it. Lakeland is in that powder blue kit all the way from shirts to socks, and they will move from left to right in front of us in the first half. You got Intercity, of course, going the other way here at home. The home strip, pink shirts and black shorts, letters, numbers, and trim. And the stage has been set here in Naples. Once again, excited to have you with us here on Vader Media, home of so much good UPSL soccer and soccer really from around the country, around the world. Some of the best amateur and pro events on offer. This is certainly one of those. So it's Intercity to get things kicked off, and we're just awaiting that opening whistle. Referee's getting themselves positions.
Dito isso, corre.
In front of you, Anthony Gagliardi. He'll be an important piece of this team, really on both sides of the ball, but especially in the attack here on this left wing.
Ah, mas Augusta tava pior aqui.
If Intercity are to score today, I figure they will need an
Ó o ventinho.
important shift from him. Still waiting on this opening whistle in the meantime. And we talked about a pretty solid goal differential for a team in the middle third of the division. We talk about Intercity. They've conceded 13 goals, which is 5 less than Lakeland, but third best in the league. They've also scored 26, fourth best in the league, and it's 4 more than Lakeland. Lakeland tend to get things done by keeping clean sheets, being compact defensively. Another thing to keep in mind, Lakeland perfect at home, but in away matches like this one, 3 wins, but 1 draw and 1 loss as well. They haven't drawn or lost in home matches. So Intercity getting Lakeland in maybe a slightly more vulnerable state, and given that Lakeland aren't the most potent of scorers in the division, might be a chance for them to find their way to 3 points. Lakeland the favorites, but Intercity certainly have hope, and with reason. We are underway. 90 minutes will decide it, and we'll see if Intercity's title hopes are still alive or if Lakeland puts it all to bed. Touch for Gagliardi. It's moved out to the right side of the fence. Intercity looked nice and patient early on. And not a lot of pressure from Lakeland. They are content to sit back a little bit, let the match come to them. Again, they've only given up 8 goals all year long. And that's in 8 matches. An infraction here in midfield might have been just a stray touch off of a hand. That's what it looked like. So Lakeland will get their first possession of the day off the free kick. And they'll elect to go the patient route as well. Swinging into the left side, not much doing over there. Moved out to the right. Here's Gabriel. Sees it again. And then switched over to the left. That was Joao. And Lakeland at the moment still just testing the waters, trying to see what they've got in front of them. Here's a touch from Kai. Plays it backwards. And another thing to keep in mind, you might be looking at your screen saying, why isn't there more pressure right now? Certainly one of the effects of such hot weather over there. It's been heat waves really across the country, some really problematic ones out in the southwest this past week. And of course, Florida's a pretty hot state anyway, so it is blistering down there in the Sunshine State today. So you imagine both these teams will want to conserve energy and only go when the moment's right. That was long for Eduardo. And that will concede a throw back to Intercity. It's really been 2 blocks of possession, you could call it. It's a little strange, not something you see very often. It's almost like old school military tactics where both sides line up and one group takes a shot at the other. The other one responds back, although we've not seen any statistical shots here in the match so far. Just little jabs and pokes. Efforts to sort of scout out the opposition. And this could be a potential breakthrough. The type of moment that Lakeland are looking for. Played out to the left, and that final pass left a lot to be desired. It will stay with Lakeland, though. They'll throw it in. Well, they're actually going to, I think, change the match ball here. Referee checked it. Doesn't seem like he liked the pressure on that. So now they're back to playing after getting the new one in. Here's Kai. Through the center, not the best of first touches. Kind of popped it in the air. Still with it is Edu. And that's intercepted. He was looking for Eduardo. So with the interception, Intercity will try and break away. Cut down on the pressure, but also maybe get forward themselves. That's a decent through ball. The idea was right from Harvey Sarajian. The idea not quite manifested how he would have liked. Past 5 minutes in this match. Still no score, still no shots for either side. Just a free kick or two. It'll take a certain moment of quality, I think, to break this one open, and then we'll see. A little bit more freedom. They're playing a little bit cagey at the moment. There's some contact in that challenge, but it's a legal one. The referee was right there, saw it, and said play on. From the right wing, a chance to cross. Decent service, but blocked away. We've got a corner kick easily. The biggest opportunity early in this match for Intercity FC. It's good build-up play down that right side, and it's the second time we've seen it recently for the boys in pink. Simple attacking tactic just to move in triangles, get the ball forward, quick little passes. The corner they earned doesn't yield a whole lot. They do still have possession here in the attacking half, although they'll drop it back into their own half for a moment. Oh, that's not a great place to have the pass intercepted. They're coming the other direction. Here come Lakeland. Eduardo, the switch over to the left side. Tried to play it back to him. Not sure that was the intention. If so, probably a misguided one. So now it's Intercity. Playing it around defensively, and again, Lakeland taking no issue to this. Ball played through now to the left. Cagliardi. Sarajian switches to the right. Here's Telberts. Long ball over the top, and this will find its target. There's two up there. Ball played at the top of the box, and it was just behind where it was supposed to go. Instead, it is picked up by Edu and going the other way. Hito plays it backwards. Sent out there to the left side of defense. Lakeland going to try again. It feels like opportunities will be at a premium today. Got to get the attacking play right. And when you do, you've got to reward yourself with a goal. Especially here early on. You're going to be made to work for things. Both teams will get tired, I think. Especially on the back line in the second half as things wear on. One of those games where a substitute can come in off the bench and just really change the complexion of these 90 minutes. But early on, if you do fashion away a chance, you've got to dispatch it. Got to be clinical. They'll be few and far between. Here's a switch over to the left side, and it's controlled really well. Cagliardi through the center. It's a good ball forward. Cross is in, and it's spilled! And the follow-up is cleared off the line! How is that not fallen through? Incredible last-ditch defending. It's still around the area, but the danger has mostly departed. Lakeland have somehow rescued themselves from going down a goal to nil. I saw it right in front of me, and I still hardly believe it. It was a fantastic play worked down this left side. Cross was good, took a really pro-Intercity deflection, and somehow from about 8 yards out, the shot had beaten the goalkeeper who had given it away. But a player from the back line came in and willed that ball out of the goal. Right in the nick of time. Love to get to see it again if we get the chance. That was impressive, and it needed to be. Krasinski will switch it to the right side here. Talbert. Martinez there. He gave it away. Well, a bit of a scare for Lakeland there inside of 10 minutes. Intercity. That's been the first shot of the day and quite a threatening one. You talked about having to capitalize on your chances today, and Intercity will be disappointed not to score there, but at the same time, it's not a miss. It's just great Lakeland United defending. It goes the other way, too. As a defender, if you can keep a certain goal off the board, that is golden on a day like today. And for Lakeland, 0-0 will feel disappointing because they'll feel they're the better side today. But a draw is definitely more useful to the away side than it is for the guys here at home in Naples. Because for Intercity, they are out of contention for the title, could still definitely make the playoffs. And most likely would with the draw, but the win is what they're really after. For Lakeland, if they get a draw, they're still well on their way. They moved to 20 points. In all likelihood, all it would take would be another draw at home against Florida Premier to clinch first place. Thirteenth minute here. Much going on as you see Great Wolf Lodge in the background, all those slides and pools. It's one of those days of the year where Great Wolf Lodge is a pretty good place to be. And of course, any day, good day to be on a soccer pitch. And here's a long ball through. What could happen here in the center? A cross could do them a lot of good. They don't get it in. So in the 13th minute, we've got a corner. See this one again, and it's good defending. Got a foot there, and otherwise, there were two players streaking forward in pink. Could have really done some damage on the scoreboard. Instead, we've got a corner kick. See what it yields. And it comes. Back post, nothing there. Top of the box. That one is wide. He had dreams of an absolute belter. We'll see it again. He got the power right. And it just squirms wide. Wasn't particularly close. Well, let's see what we've got here. It looks like some bench activity, as the player said to the sideline. It would be awfully early for a drinks break, I would think. Usually get that at the 30th minute or so, unless we've got multiple drinks breaks. That could be the case. Certainly hot enough, although it's not typically protocol. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. So, quick break from us, and right back to the action at the end of the hydration break. You're watching UPSL Soccer on Vader Media. 15 minutes into this one, and we have already had a hydration break. It is a 90-degree day in Naples, Florida, and certainly explains the necessity for hydration opportunities, even with substitutes being out there for that long and that sort of heat. Got to be careful. Referee crew deserve commendation for allowing that to take place. And with that done, we are back underway. We hit minute 17, but of course there will be additional time. And Lakeland United will pick up where they left off, although they're in a bit of trouble as the pressure begins to mount a little more. In general, you're just not seeing either side quite getting coaxed out of their positions because of that aforementioned heat, in large part, I would imagine. Both teams would take their time and try and wait for the perfect moment, although it hasn't seemed to arrive for either side. Intercity's been closer. And on more occasions, this one unadvisable, given away. Lakeland could have a chance. Good ball played forward, the turn, sprayed out right. Eduardo still has it, and he will drop it back. Lakeland will start over. Switch over to the right. And that is out of play. So a lost opportunity. Lakeland do have it right back, though. Neither team have been very sharp in possession as of yet. Intercity trying to gain it back for themselves. Couldn't do it, and in fact, it was a foul. Referee just making his feelings clear about the challenge. And it's a decent position for a free kick, especially as a passing opportunity. Also, positioning becomes just a little more tactical. You don't want to commit too many forward if you've got to all get back. Not with this weather. Lakeland do commit plenty of shirts. Here comes a long run up, going straight at goal. And in the end, it goes through the football uprights for American football and nothing more. He was always going over the bar. So difficult to try and keep it down from there. Very advanced technique, to say the least. Reached the 20th minute. Still a scoreless contest. That's way too long. Lakeland's got it again.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have definitely called you if I had to. I needed cash because I had no. I'll give you $5, but
Advanced up the left side. Khalil will lay it off. Ito in midfield. Nice switch of play. It's great vision to find a player out there. And switch back across to the left. Another gorgeous ball. One more cross. Could have the shot, and it is blocked. Still in the area. Eduardo. That's blocked too. Cleared away. Intercity defending for their lives, and a foul will certainly help. Referee's actually pulled out the yellow card as well, it looks like. And he even allowed Intercity to go quickly. Intercity will certainly take the foul in that sort of moment, especially when the yellow card accompanies it. We're still not sure who that yellow card was applied to. We'll let you know if we do figure it out. Intercity were in some serious peril before they were able to finally break out. And speaking of breaking out, could be breaking forward. Jack Bowl was heading into the attack in a positive direction. This time he goes down. Referee saw it, waved it away. No mercy from him. Lakeland starting to become more incisive with their passing. One of the aspects of this team that's so difficult to beat. Good passing. It's hardly topped in soccer as a desirable trait, especially when a whole team has it. Joao. Forward again. Oh, intercepted. Intercity the other way. Things starting to open up now as we hit the midway point of the first half. Hito had it for Lakeland, has it again. Turns forward outside of the boots. And he finds Gabriel. Hito running the show for now. Now Kai will go the other direction. Just kept in play by Eduardo, and he was fouled immediately after. Oh, was he? No, I'll just say it was a throw-in. And now could a shot come in? No, it's an unselfish play out to the left wing. There was space there on the flank, but it was closed down immediately. Intercity did well to defend there. Ball pinging around, Intercity can clear again. Lakeland are looking more like themselves, but still haven't really found a way to break through. Intercity look good on the defensive end. And they've had their chances in the attack too. I think it's fair to say Intercity, across the balance of the game, have been slightly better. A little bit more dangerous, but Lakeland in the past couple of minutes are challenging that. And they're looking to change the scoreboard here. Excellent defending coming from behind. Now a turn, other direction. Ball played out to the right. And that had to be dealt with and cleared away. The defensive effort from Samir Spalding started it. That'll be a throw on the right wing. This took a minute to sort that out. And from here, is this a free kick? It is. Good decision. It's also a yellow card. That one we could see was administered to Hito. And number 2, yeah, he just sticks a leg out. Promising position, Intercity. They're going to have
You taught him that? That was an action.
a great opportunity for a potent finisher from there. Not many of those around. They're hard to come by. We'll see if Intercity has anyone up for the task. It does look like Spalding to take it. Well, he's got Ricardo Luis left of him as well. The whistle. The hit from Spalding! Spilled. But Lakeland are there and they clear. Intercity with a great chance and well taken. But equal to it is the goalkeeper. Seiya, the number 25 for Lakeland. That's good news for the visitors. They would be down 1-0 if it weren't for him. We'll have another free kick here. This thing's starting to get a little choppier. It was not necessarily free-flowing, but free of fouls anyway in the first 15 minutes or so. It's changed a little bit here. Closing in on half an hour played in this one. The score, as you see in the top left of your screen. This was kept in along the sideline. And near the goal line, still keeping it in, is Gagliardi. His cross deflected, and it goes over the goal line. A corner kick is coming. Second of the day for Intercity. Didn't get a whole lot done with their first one. On this occasion, they would like to turn things around. You hear talk so often of how set pieces can really be equalizers. For Intercity, they've been mostly level in quality with Lakeland this afternoon, but Lakeland, on paper, definitely the better of the two sides. This is where Intercity are more like 50-50. And goes the cross, front post nothing, top of the box still nothing. It didn't quite fall for him. The bounces were not advantageous. Intercity get it right back though. Solid defending, right wing, pinballing around. City have it back. The cross to the center is on. Instead it's a shot, it's saved, it's cleared. It'll be a throw in attacking territory. But Intercity would have liked more. Continuing to make the wide areas of the pitch look theirs.
Wow, dude. Thank God you're not in Spain right now. Oh, that's what it is. Right. You didn't warm up so you can't kick it straight? Is that what you're telling me? I didn't want to kick it right.
Throw in here. Oh, that's clever. This is great football at the moment. From Krasinski, he will lay it off. A shot comes in from Spalding. That wasn't what was required. And now a bit more pressure. Intercity will be feeling bullish. They're playing good football, although both sides starting to walk. Crazy how quickly, in this sort of temperature, that even the best of the best can get fatigued. Seems like what we're seeing now. Clearance away from Intercity as Lakeland were We're attempting a response, and they have had their moments of response. Although this one won't turn out. Intercity want to have their say, and they'll give it away just as easily. Interested to see if we get another hydration break, or they just decided to sort of invert it and have it at the 15th minute rather than the 30th. Here's Eduardo, lays it off. That's a nice ball. Shot comes in, near post save. Fairly routine, but still had to be made.
Yeah, that's right.
By Wasicki. 22nd minute, and Wasicki will roll it out to his right. Nice and simple. And we'll see a free kick here. Lakeland's committing the majority of the fouls here in this first half. And that will bring us to another hydration break. So stick with us. We will be back. Things getting interesting. Still no score here in Naples.
O 9.
Well, the first goal was, stupid. It was early in the game, and they. The first one was stupid. And all the other Bama, all the starting players not all of them, but a good majority of them, yeah. The goalkeeper. The players out there were good, but they weren't moving together. They weren't doing anything. It was weird. Now, they had some opportunities that they should have finished, but on the flip side of that, they also had some. The goalkeeper saved them up. Two of them where he made a one-on-one save. One was right in the middle. That was right in front of him. He kicked it out. And then another one where they let him let the guy right into the goal. So sloppy of the defense. And he came out and did another one that, spread
Né?
They could have been worse in my opinion.
Tem 8.000 campos de futebol. Para lá.
We're fine. You play left back or right back? Bro, so I would cook you. God. Because I play left mid, bro.
Yeah. Well, he was with them too. So yeah. So he at least was there. But they had,
All right, stepping into the final third of this first half. It's Intercity 0 and Lakeland United 0 here in the Florida West. A lot at stake. Intercity need all 3 points today to keep the dream alive. Winning the division, and it would certainly be quite the feat coming from 6th place with 2 matches to play, but it would be possible if they were to win today. Lakeland United with a win are division champions. Intercity there in the pink will get us back underway with a free kick after the second hydration break. And both sides have had their sort of moments in this one. It's been back and forth. One side or another being more of the aggressor, but Intercity all in all seem to have had the better chances and for longer. Both sides have provided danger, and it's another moment of danger for Intercity. Not too much of it, as it's cleared away by Lakeland.
that'll give you $1.
10 minutes to the 45, but we'll have a decent amount more added on with the hydration breaks. I think something like 4 or 5 minutes, but we'll just have to see. Here's Talberts. Long ball over to the left, and it is out of reach for all the intercity players in the end. Backed into a corner, though, was Lakeland. They'll try to play out of it. It's a bad giveaway. And could Intercity take advantage of the mishap? Well, no shot comes in quite yet. Nice cutback, though. Played to the 6, and nobody there in pink. What do we have here, though? Maybe a free kick. Oh, it's a drop ball. Interesting. Not sure what prompted that. Must have missed something. It'll end up with Intercity again. They'll have to start over attacking-wise. And attacking free kick now for Intercity. Lakeland already have 2 yellow cards. Let's see what happened over here. Yeah, just a touch coming from behind. It's late. Definitely a foul. Here comes a free kick. It's ambitious, and the defensive header will go straight to Saya. Lakeland back to this patient play. Although the pressure is adding more and more from Intercity as they try to force the issue a little bit here, late on in the first half. There's a great ball through. This could really turn out nicely. Excellent defending. They might have more defending to do. Intercity are going to get away with one. Lakeland with a great ball through. Doesn't amount to anything. Both sides defensively have done what needed to be done. It's been enough so far. A slip and a giveaway. Here come Lakeland once more. A shot comes in! And a great save. Excellent save there. Had to be perfect, Woshiki, and he was. That was a disappointing time to have a slip up for Intercity. But they'll come away scot-free. A bit of a push there, and referee will acknowledge it. Doesn't like it, does the striker Harpi Sarajian. But it is a foul nonetheless. Good decision from the center official. 40th minute. City and United, level and nil. Gabriel for Edu. Back to Gabriel. Kai. Joao. Played through. Nice tug. Shot to the left. Laid off. Service back post. It was lofted over everybody. And out of play. Intercity ball.
Absolutely, that's especially if it's something you like.
So now Intercity just trying to break out of what's a dangerous position. Lakeland have seen the opportunity to pounce and press, and they've done both. Somehow Intercity's going to break away. Oh, they just about did, but the return pass for Gagliano is too much. 41st minute here. This is the time when every manager really wants a goal late on in the half to kind of change around the mentality of the team. Going into the second 45, this is a deserved yellow card in the meantime. Live, it looked like maybe a bit harsh of a decision. Upon replay review, it is very clearly a good choice. No other choice, really, than a yellow. And so here we go. Free kick. Who takes it? Where does it go? Lakeland decide. Played short. Move forward on the ground. Square ball back through, and Intercity had it snuffed out. That is going to be shepherded out. Solid defending from Intercity like they've done all day long. Both teams have had defensive work to do, and they've gotten it done. Clean sheets for both. Lakeland with a lot of pressure right now, and it's causing Intercity problems. They can't really get out of their own end at the moment. It's putting a lot of expectations on your defenders. Try and find a way to calm things down in midfield. Here's a long ball through. And from the right wing, could this be a game-changing play? Cut back, top of the box, setting himself up. The hit is directly at Seiya, and it's a simple save. Nice job to work that move together. Not the best of finishes, and today is not a day where you can do that sort of thing in front of goal. Gotta test the keeper if it's me. I mean, technically it does require a save. And it was right in front of him. All played through, and, well, it looked a little more dangerous than it was. Nobody really there in blue. For Lakeland. Intercity going the other direction. 44th minute, passes blocked. Favorable bounce. Here come United. Playing through a couple of players. Goes down. Is this a potential penalty? Referee says no. He was there. Hito gives it away. Played out to the right wing now. And, well, unable to save it was Gabriel. And so we hit the 55th, or 45th minute, I'm sorry. 1 minute to go, and whatever stoppage time is left. No goals, just a couple of cards. I'd imagine it's just 2 each for the 2 hydration breaks. 4 minutes, maybe 5. And that'll be all for the first half. Intercity trying to mount what may be the last attack of the half. Cagliari. Back to him. Switch of play. Right wing, what's there? I'll play to the back post and a little bit beyond the extension of Sarajian. Should be a corner kick here, though. corner. It's low and short. Looks like it touched Lakeland last. Referee says it didn't. And, well, not as much first half stoppage time as we thought we'd have. That is the halftime whistle, so no score here. Very compelling despite the lack of goals. Intercity 0, Lakeland United 0. Come back with us in a quarter hour for the second half of action right here on Vader Media.
Saiu, não consigo botar de volta.
Martin, Nico Colasci with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
It's that motor guy Fran who gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Out over the right side, the shot, and the goal! Martin, Nico Colasci with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
It's that motor guy Fran who gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Out over the right side, the shot, and the goal! Martin, Nico Colasci with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
It's that motor guy Fran who gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Out over the right side, the shot, and the goal! Martin, Nico Colasci with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
It's that motor guy Fran who gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Out over the right side, the shot, and the goal! Martin, Nico Colasci with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
It's that motor guy Fran who gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
right side. The shot and the goal.
Well, 45 minutes down, and that means 45 minutes are left. Andy Catula with you all. Glad you are with us. It is Intercity FC and Lakeland United, 0-0 halftime scoreline. Again, both these teams need a win for different reasons, but it's equally important to both sides. And we're still yet to find one. Well, a couple of guys waving hello to all of you viewing here online. And it's been really good viewing in the first 45 minutes. Chances on both sides, of course, no goals still, but the opportunities have been there. Intercity, as a reminder, they're in pink. They'll move this time from left to right on your screen. Lakeland United going the other way in all blue, that sort of Carolina blue, powder blue, if you will. Two of the better crests, really, in UPSL Florida. Across the three divisions, you got South, Central, and West. And with that, we're about ready to go. Second half between Lakeland United and Intercity. Coming up next, Intercity. Want to keep the dream alive of finishing first, and if they don't manage that, to try to be as high up the table as they can be come playoffs, and Lakeland would like to clinch that #1 spot. Here we go, second half. Lakeland United have us underway. They kick off. First half definitely felt like it was Intercity's, but by small margins. Both sides were good in moments. They both took their time, for sure. Joao will play it to Khalil. When Lakeland were at their best, seemed to be up this left side of the pitch in general. I also tell you that in midfield, there's been a change for Lakeland. At halftime, Calderaro, the 33, got replaced, and Bruno, wearing number 20, is in. Only change we know about from Lakeland, and Intercity appears to be the same 11. So a minute gone, and already a corner kick for Lakeland United. Didn't see a whole lot of corners or set pieces in those first 45. See if Lakeland can take advantage of their first of the day. In it comes, and Intercity's there on the front post to deal with it. Take a few bounces away, and we'll yield just a throw-in for Lakeland. United just taking their time here. Joao forward. Edu. That's a good ball over to the right flank of play. Edu again. Played through. It's great passing over the top. Is it onside? Won't matter. Cleared away. Intercity deal with the threat, but they'll have more dealing to do. Looks like a Lakeland throw in there by the corner flag. Thrown in quickly. There's players over there to work with. I'll play it to one of them. Kai for Joao. Edu. Play back to him. Moved out to the right again. It's systematic. And it is flowing nicely for Lakeland. A shot will come in. And that is not what they wanted. And let's see about this. Hold on a second. This took a touch off a hand for Intercity. It's a penalty. Let's see it again. Oh, it sure did. And it was inside the box, not by much, but that won't matter to Lakeland. They're playing good football, and they could have the goal they deserve to put them ahead 1-0. Who's going to take it? Well, the number 9, it's Leo. And he's got Jonathan Wojcicki on the other side of things. Here's the kick. It is in! Wojcicki gets the right way, but it doesn't matter. Perfectly placed, arrowed in there. It is Lakeland 1, Intercity 0. It's exactly what you want to do from the spot, and well, it comes at Intercity's expense.
Let's go, boys.
So now here in the 50th minute, Intercity's going to have to chase this game a little bit. The structure of this match changes a bit. Let's see what takes place. All given away, but there was a foul in the process. Intercity will keep possession. Interesting place for a free kick here for Intercity. See what they can do with this. Definitely crossing availability. And at the back post, oh, wasn't far away. I think he's actually moved the goal frame a little bit. Landed inside the netting, and he definitely gave it a go. Cross just a little beyond him in the end. Minute 51 fades into minute 52, and it's still Lakeland United 1-0 over Intercity. That penalty goal is the difference between the two sides as of now. And it feels like a harsh way for one of these two teams to lead. But at the same time, Lakeland, so far in this second half, definitely been the better side. They deserve it. It's fair to say that Intercity deserved one in the first half, but they couldn't finish. And because of that, we've got a 1-0 match here. And this is a great ball through. Oh, how about this for Intercity? An unselfish pass. Excellent work by the goalkeeper. Not to give up a penalty himself, it was certainly possible. Seiya comes in, makes the play. That's gorgeous goalkeeping, because Intercity had made two unselfish passes to put themselves in excellent position. Lakeland, very fortunate to have Seiya in goal, and very fortunate to still be ahead by a 0-0. As a reminder, Lakeland, if this result holds, are regular season champions. From the right wing, a lot of contact. Referee says get up, play on. He was in a good position to see it. Intercity the other direction. Long ball out to the right wing. That's well placed. And now running at it with a lot of fervor. Good cross around the middle, and nobody was there in pink to finish it, but really good football on the right wing from Ricardo Lewis. It's really a gorgeous complex out here in Naples. Paradise Point. Intercity could enter paradise with an equalizer here. It was a really good cross. Oh, and somehow it hasn't been turned home. Is this another corner? Looks like it. And this is a perfectly placed corner kick. Can't do better than this. Right to the top of the area, bounces around. It's exactly what you want a corner to do. And it just didn't fall the way they needed it to. They'll have another chance, though. If it could get placed exactly where it did last time, Intercity would be very happy with that, you imagine. Corner taker, you just want to put the ball in the most chaotic spot possible. And this is to the back post. Oh, it just escapes the possession. The player back there, so Intercity can't quite respond. They've been inches away a couple of times. Add one to the list on that first corner kick. But Lakeland, the only team to score thus far, it's still 1-0. And of course, other teams in the division may be watching this with a vested interest. Teams wanting to make sure they get in the playoffs, get Florida Premier, who will really like this result, actually. It'll keep Intercity behind them. And then other teams towards the top that still have hopes of winning the regular season title. St. Petersburg Aztecs, Naples City among those. Will mathematically be eliminated with this result. We'll be cheering for things to change. Intercity starting to mount their comeback, and this is a good way to start a giveaway of possession. They win it back. Played out to the right wing. Into the center. A shot comes in from point-blank range and saved again by Seiya. He's been a magician between the pipes. 56th minute, and Intercity continue to chase. They are not giving up on this one at all. Certainly doesn't look like it's 90 degrees outside the way these two teams are going at it. Lakeland wanted a handball, and they got one. With the free kick, they'll just ping it around their own back line. Now moving it forward across midfield. On their right wing, a tight battle for the ball. It is won cleanly by Intercity. Now what can they do with the possession? Creative at times, but just really haven't found a way to finish off those breakthroughs. It's been the missing piece. And the difference for Lakeland, they were able to score that penalty goal. Leo made it happen. Perfect hit from 12 yards. Meanwhile, this is gorgeous football. Lakeland putting that passing on display. A hallmark of their game. Worked out to the right wing. Fake cross, and no real cross was able to come in. Excellent defending from Intercity. They'll have more defending to do. Lakeland have it right back. They're still in the attacking half, and they can take their time. They know it. Joao, find Kai. Now in midfield. This one played backwards. Bruno had it. Joao for Khalil. Joao again. Switched in the air to the right side. There's an Inter defender there. Back to the goalkeeper. And it cleared away. The Lakeland ball again. Yeah, Lakeland really starting to suffocate this Intercity team, make it so difficult for them to get on the ball. When they're really in the mood, so difficult to imagine them misplacing a pass. You've got to really force the issue and win it back. But then, of course, there's danger in that. too much personnel forward, you could see yourself caught out. So Lakeland asking all the questions at the moment. Now can Inter respond with a query. Lakeland thought it was theirs. Joao didn't feel like he touched it, but referees say he did. Coming up on the hour mark. Redo that free kick. Now Jack Ball has it. Moves it to the right wing. It's an inch-perfect pass, but it wasn't brought down well enough at all by Ricardo Lewis. Ball played a perfect pass, and Lewis just could not corral it. Was cleared away off of a player in blue, though, so not all bad for Intercity. Get a corner kick from it. Here comes that corner. Front posts, not much danger there. Dealt with, they'll try it again.
Tô nervoso hoje. Tô nervoso.
Second attempt. To the back post. Headed back into a dangerous area. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. No, he didn't. Acrobatic. And oh so impressive for Intercity. They've got the leveler. Samir Spalding with a scintillating strike. Look at this. Oh, he knows exactly what to do. That's a goal scored on so many playgrounds by so many kids dreaming that one day they'll get to do it at this sort of level. And, well, Samir Spalding's done it. 1-1 Intercity with one of the better equalizers you're going to see in UPSL this season from close range, yes. But such a difficult technique. He hit it so cleanly. And we are going to take our first of two hydration breaks. Well, that'll leave you with something to admire and appreciate. 1-1 as we take a break. Intercity level this one. And now it's game on.
There's 30 left.
Well, we thought the first half was good. It's 1-1. And how exciting have these first 15 minutes of the second half been? Lakeland United get the opener off a penalty kick. They look like the better side. Even after the goal, it looks like they might just cut this one off completely and hold on to the ball for another half an hour and win this game without any second thought. But Intercity had other things in mind. They grabbed their leveler, and again, both sides are going to really want to get all 3 points today for different reasons. They're not going to be content with the draw, and so that makes for great football. As a neutral, we'll have to see Two teams that have real ambition, real reason for winning this match. That's what you get with all these playoff scenarios and title winning opportunities. So many teams in this division who are still in contention for that #1 spot. It really does make for great viewing. And these two sides have been great as it is. 64th minute now, 1-1. This is tricky dribbling on the left wing. But Intercity can't really get it any further forward from there. They'll play it back and try again. Touch for Bull. And there's life in Intercity again. They've started to attack with a little more brightness and find ways to get Lakeland off the ball when they're defending. They have to find another way now. Here comes United. From the left wing. As the substitute fielder. Can he get a cross in? No, but he'll play it to the top of the box and intercepted. Taken right away by Intercity. Still got it here on this left wing. That's a tricky dribble move. Up the left wing, intercepted. Lakeland United, solid as always defensively. Remember, Intercity, one of the better scoring teams in the league. They've actually scored more than Lakeland have, but United, best defensive team in the league, only conceding 8. This is now their 9th conceded goal. They're averaging exactly 1 goal a match given up. That one hits the back of the net, but it was offside. Pretty clear one, so 2/3 of the way through this match, a little more. Long ball through a couple of bounces. Very dangerous. 1-on-1! And even the brilliant Saya couldn't stop that one. He's been so good today. But not good enough to beat that point-blank shot. Oh my. Intercity have turned it around, and they lead 2-1. Ricardo Lewis has the second goal. What has just happened? The home side here in Naples have turned this all the way around. That's so clever. Lewis looks like he's going for the chip. Saya follows him. He said, no, you know, I think I'll just toe poke this underneath you. He had just enough space to make it happen. Such a clever dispatching of that opportunity. And that's the type of clinical finishing that both sides were going to need. Talked about it all the way back in the open, and it felt like Intercity just didn't quite have it today. That in their best moments, they didn't get goals. Their best moments, well, they're still living them at the moment. In the 68th minute, this result, if it holds, would have Intercity still with a chance of winning the title, and if they do manage to make that happen, we'll go through all the possible scenarios. Everybody will be down to 1 match left to play. Certainly no time to count out Lakeland right now. So much quality in this team, and if they don't get the win here, they leave the door open for so many teams around them. Try and take advantage of the slip-up. Intentional defending from Intercity, but also infractional. Yeah, there's the foul. He's coming from behind. It's that first challenge comes in from Diego Martinez. So Lakeland, 69th minute. Gonna have a chance to rectify the situation on the scoreline and get us back to even once again. First, there's an intercity change. And they have made the move now. There's actually changes on both sides, if I'm not mistaken. We'll let you know what those are when we can. Meantime, Jack Bull. This comes in, and it was tricky. I don't think they were expecting that. It was actually Leo, sorry about that. Leo took it for United. And we can tell you that for Lakeland, big change is Roke entering for Khalil. That's the defender being replaced by somebody with more attacking exploits. Makes sense given the scoreline and the situation. Here's a long ball through intercity. Another chance. Could it be the third? It's a great save. Seiya has kept his quality high. And perhaps most difficult, he really kept himself composed despite giving up the 2 goals. Neither really on him at all. He's put in a great shift so far. And we hit 72 minutes now. As Lakeland look to maximize the time that's left, try to find themselves an equalizer and maybe still harbor hopes of going on and grabbing a third, getting the winner in this one. And of course want the 3 points to clinch it today, but if not, every point helps, even every goal helps. Goal differential is very possibly what it could come down to. How about this? Lakeland with a chance. Oh, it's skied over the bar. That was a really nice look. You imagine Lakeland will get something even stronger than that. Won't be the best look they have over the rest of this match, but certainly one of the better chances. And I'll have to take at least one of them. Ideally more. Of course, Intercity could really use an insurance goal as well. Looks like a defensive change for Intercity in the meantime. Connor Thomas, you saw in front of your screen, is the one who moved inside a little bit. As you've got Nico coming in. The striker replacing João Leonardo. Leonardo's day is done. The attackers for Lakeland. And they'll bring on somebody with fresh legs to try and change this match. It's that sort of day. Hot weather, two teams who have been really going at it. A lot of energy in this one. Really one of the most favorable times for a substitute to come in. Make their mark on this one. Winter City wanted a free kick. They don't get it. Lakeland gets to continue. 75th minute. We got a hydration break coming up in mere moments. Right before that, could Lakeland grab a leveler? Thinking about it, moving it around. Bruno lost it. Inner City the other direction. Here they go. Could it be a one-on-one chance? Nice job to get back by Joao. He's still got work to do. Excellent defending. And it's clean as well. Exactly what Lakeland needed. Joao on the ball again. We saw Intercity grab their equalizer just before the last hydration break. Could Lakeland do the same here? Eduardo. Oh, now you see it, now you don't from Rock. Nice dribbling. Eduardo. Eduardo. Man on him, rides the challenge, moves it to the right wing. Moving players around, it's excellent passing. Lakeland looking. And to carve out a chance. Cross comes in. What do we have here? Out for a corner. We'll be allowed to take this before the hydration break. Looks like it. And it comes. Service, back post, there's space. Unselfish pass, top of the box! Oh, it's wide. And it's out for another corner. This was a really nice look. First time hit, it's perfect. And it takes a touch, thankfully, for Intercity, because that one was headed goalwards as well. Here we go, cross comes in, it's near post. Shot could come away. No, it's a clearance from Intercity, and it's a really nice one at that. Can they keep it in play here along the touchline? No, it's not a good first touch. So we will go to the final hydration break at 2-1 Intercity. A bit of a surprise given the way this second half was going just 15-20 minutes ago. But they lead it 2-1 over league leaders Lakeland United. Hope still abounds for Intercity. Lakeland going to have to turn things around if they want to complete the regular season title today. Back in a moment.
Bro, he told dude to play him through, and then he didn't even go fit it.
Volta pra mim aqui, mano. Tira uma foto aqui. Tira uma foto do celular aqui. Não, tira. Tá, vamos. Tira a foto. Tá. E fala os números aqui também. Fala.
27,
Ah,
3225,
3225.
3971, 1254.
Tá, qual que é o mês e ano?
4 de 2029.
E o...
243.
Obrigado. Puta, vê pra mim Alpharetta, Georgia, vê qual que é o zip code aqui.
All right, it's coming down to this, folks. 11 minutes on the board. Maybe a couple more to add at the end of the 90. That's all in front of us. Intercity FC have the 2-1 advantage over Lakeland United. A bit of a surprise, despite the talent Intercity have. Lakeland coming in as the best team in the division. They'll stay that way no matter what happens today. But a win, if they can find a way to turn it all the way around, they've got time to do it. That win would be the league clinching one. They'd have the top seed going into the playoffs, which is, of course, what everybody wants. Intercity looking to hold on and make things really, really complicated and compelling for the final day of action at the top. Lakeland looking for their equalizer. Top of the box. Switch to the right wing. There is space out there. Can a cross come in? It does. No one in the area. Although a shot will come from distance. Blocked. United try again. Searching. And that was not what they were searching for. Good idea. The pass, not so. Hito was the one who had turned and played it forward, just a little bit too far forward. 81st minute. Less than 10 to play. And Intercity will be perfectly happy with this scoreline, because after this they get a very favorable matchup. They're taking on Azuri Storm. And if this result holds and they beat Azuri Storm, they'll be sitting on 20 points. Very much within the realm of possibility. They have a top 2, top 3 spot, even potentially possible they win the title. That would require a slip up from multiple teams around them. It needs some very specific results, but it could happen. And here's a foul. Lakeland going to get a free kick.
Essa também é especialidade da casa.
Not a decision that
Essa também é especialidade da casa.
Intercity is particularly pleased with. Of course, understandable. Jacoby Menes was the one who fouled and then complained. Edu around, played through the center. That could be it, off the post. The rebound. That misses too. How on earth? And oh, there's some contact here, some extracurriculars. Because a foul is going to go against Lakeland here. We'll try and sort it out. It's a great shot. Careens off the post. Rebound. That's right there. I think Lakeland player has every right to go for that ball. He's not doing anything cynical, it doesn't seem like, from here. But then Intercity started to take issue with it. I couldn't tell you, possibly, who that yellow card ended up going to. And, of course, we went to the replay there in the middle of all that, so there could have even been more cards. And right now, we're not sure. But it looks like everything's calmed down for the most part. Doesn't look like anybody's been red carded. So everybody got that out their system, and still the 2-1 scoreline. Intercity with possession. They'll get this free kick. That goes off a Lakeland head further forward. That looks like illegal contact. Well, no, it's not. Referee says let's just play. And that's what Lakeland will do. That's certainly a foul. No, it isn't. The referee certainly let him play. This could be offside, and it is. Assistant referee will raise the flag there to the right of your screen. And Lakeland, understandably, going to go quickly. Hito. Joao. Joao out to the right. This is Kai. Turn from Hito, looking around. Moves it to his left. And who gives it away? It's given away to the opposition now. Here come Intercity. Can they grab the third? No. Excellent intervention defensively. 6 minutes to play, still 2-1. Lakeland have really needed their back line today against a potent Intercity attack. This one, referee raises his flag. Looks like we might have offside here. That or it could gone out of play over there too. That's possible. We have offside though. Yeah, we sure are. So 85th minute. And direct free kick. And they'll just bring out the gamesmanship. And, well, the referee will bring out a yellow card in response to the gamesmanship. A wild trade-off at this stage of the match. Intercity have decided. Here's a turn, and it's a nice one from El. Out to the right wing. And not much doing over there. Ball conceded, though, by Intercity. Lakeland get to try again. Hourglass running very, very low on them. Right wing, there's space. Played short. Can't get the link-up pass going. Intercity taking air out of the ball. Referee says it's a clear challenge. He was right in front of it. He saw it. He said clean. We play on. Lakeland going through. Contact here. No foul. It's out of play, throw in for United. And this one given away, going the other direction. Nobody back to try and help out. Intercity, can they have the third? It is slotted home. There it is. That'll do it. And wow, that's an interesting way to celebrate, but Intercity have the third goal. It's 3-1, and that will just about put the nail in the coffin. The home side from Naples, they are going to win this one in all likelihood. 2-goal advantage. The goal differential certainly helps them, but the 3 points help more than anything. They are well in the title race, despite coming from 6th earlier today. Yeah, right back in the thick of things. And well, we didn't get to see it on the replay, but a strange celebration to say the least. Looked a little bit to be directed at the goalkeeper. And then somewhere in the background, somebody else did a backflip. I saw that at the end of the live feed, so that was interesting too. There's a lot going on there. Well, in front of us, one final roll of the dice for Lakeland as they'll take off Ebu. like it might have been Lucas to come in. Have to see if we can confirm that.
Bro, showing class. Harry Maguire.
So Lakeland gonna have to really chase this now. Right side, there's space and personnel. Shot comes in, it's wide. No touch, it's a goal kick. Intercity will happily take as much time as the referee will allow them to get us back into play. Away it goes.
Me manda o seu.
Couple of bounces, that'll do really nicely for Intercity. Lakeland have to start all the way from their own half. They've got to go quickly. Rock out to the left. Chance maybe to cross. Excellent intervention. Intercity defensively have been very, very good, especially in this second half. Lakeland have put the pressure on. Intercity have known exactly how to respond. All the way back to the goalkeeper, Seiya. Was very unlucky to concede 3 times today. 90th minute now.
He was in top 10 most achieved.
And now we'll see a free kick here. And will we see anything else? Doesn't look like it. No, well, just kidding. Right as I said that, there is a yellow card. That'll be applied as well. So we're into extra time. Not sure how much we'll get. Also not sure how much it'll matter. If it is to matter, there'd have to be a goal right here. No ifs, and or buts. Gotta have this one, and then can talk of something crazy immediately after, if there's enough time allowing. In comes a shot, and it's to the top of the box. Intercity are there first, but given away. Still around the area. Right wing, cross, has to be right. It's pretty good, but Intercity are there. They clear it away. Not much time remaining. Lakeland needs 2 just for the draw. Left side. Eduardo playing it to the center. That player goes down. Nothing, says the referee. Ball cleared away. There's a fight for it here. Intercity are going to win it. They've got numbers. Could they really put it away? This shot deflected. And it'll go right to Seiya. Is there anything left on the board or in the tank for Lakeland? They need 2. Lucas moves it out to the right wing. And it's won pretty well over there. It might have just gone over the touchline. It sure did. Not quite over yet, though. The referee allows play to continue. Just took a look at his watch. We continue to play. That's out of touch, off of Intercity. Is there anything more? Lakeland haven't given up the fight quite yet. Hiro. Rock wants to cross it in, still got it. Deflected, cleared away long. And Seiya has to go all the way over to retrieve it. Entering the 94th minute now. 4th minute of added time. We continue to go here. Ball in. Headed away. That is all she wrote. Intercity FC with an enormous 3-1 win over Lakeland United. And that is the way that it finishes. It was testy at times, but triumphant emerge the home side. Intercity are going to grab probably their biggest win of the season. They move to 5-2-2. And the significance is they're now in 5th place, but just 2 points out of first. They've got 17 points. If they beat Azuri Storm next time, then they'll be on 20 points. Here's what they need. They've got now the goal differential advantage over Lakeland. The only team that can beat them on goal differential is St. Petersburg Aztecs. And Aztecs could not tie them on points. So Aztecs have to make sure they don't win. The Aztecs would pass the Intercity FC with the win. And they're taking on Naples City. So Aztecs play Naples. They would both have to draw. They'd both be on 19 points. And City, with the win, would be on 20. Then Lakeland United. They've got one more left. They're playing Florida Premier. Florida Premier are still in with a shout, too. They would essentially need to draw. So you'd have to have a Lakeland Florida Premier draw and an Aztecs Naples draw. And Intercity would have to win. If they get all of that, Intercity are going to go from 6th place with 2 matches to go all the way to league champions in the regular season. On the other side of things, Lakeland United certainly not out of this. They're still top of the league, of course. They could end all this debate and all this chatter back and forth. A win would do it still. 3 points would win it for them. They just have to wait another match now. And they're going to get 5th place Florida Premier with some title ambitions of their own, because Florida Premier are going to play St. Petersburg FC. And then they got Lakeland. Those are 2 away games. So things are really tight and really complicated. So exciting for neutrals. Very exciting today for Intercity. Lakeland United's title celebrations are on hold for now. They could still clinch in their next contest. Thanks so much for being with us. It's a 3-1 final score once again here in Naples, as Intercity FC grabs the home win over Lakeland United FC. For everyone here at Veteran Media, my name is Danny Catula saying thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next time for more UPSL action right here on Vader Media. Thanks for being with us, and be blessed.